Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Spiritual Diamond. So this is going to be a reading for Pisces. Let's get into this reading. So check out your star signs in your birth chart. Make sure they all resonate in areas that you would like. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. Let's get into it. So what's going on with Pisces? Pisces. Okay, so someone wants to see you again, or you may want to see someone again. Someone could be holding on to that message or controlling the way a situation could go with a message. There's some plans to look into this. It says you would not want to know which way it's going. I know that I could knock on your door. Okay, so someone feels like they could come to your house. Okay, I don't want to hear that you've got bad news with your relatives, but I do see that you've got females there that want to know you. Okay, so yeah, there could be some females that want to know you in some type of way. Or the person sees there's some females that want to know you. There's someone that feels blocked as well. Someone, it could be an authority figure in some way, or someone that's a boss, or maybe just like controlling a situation. It does say a banking issue is a problem, or maybe even finances. So some of you guys, it could be to do with finances. Okay, for some of you guys, it could be bailiffs as well. It does say blame anyone, but it's going to be you and problems with people. It does say many thanks to you. I know now not to trouble you. Okay, so you may have told these people not to trouble you. Okay, for whatever reason. Maybe you felt like you were being harassed by someone. Okay. Could have had to put an end to something or shut it down. Some of you guys could be teaming up with people or police or maybe even negative spirits or people that have cursed you. Some of you are going through wild gestures of thank you cards that want to come in. It does say a man here doesn't know how to speak to you, but he wants to thank you for something. Okay. Doesn't say what's going on other than you communicating good news to someone. It does say bad news can come to you anytime now. Obviously, you don't need to see anyone else, but good karma coming your way. If I obviously want to speak to you, I will, says this person. It does say that this person knows that they don't want to speak to you, but they do thank you for everything that you've gone through so that they can support you with things that they do know that they could go through or not go through. And they don't want to hear that you're always in trouble, but you could be in communication with your mind about things and never see that you've got problems, or maybe you do but you just don't know if you've got any more bad news. I feel like this person is wondering more about that than you, though, whoever this earth sign person is. Okay, if not, it could be a Cancerian, or another water sign. um we've also got a fire sign here as well. All right, we can see that a fire sign could be deceptive in helping, wanting to move forward in two different directions to help a fire sign's mind game, which is not to say anything, but whichever it is, it says the earth sign would not want to know that you're in problems, but wonders what goes on with you at times. It does say boring because it doesn't need to go in any direction. Watch your words and stop speaking about people. Okay, so whether this is for you, watch your words and stop speaking about people, or if it's for this earth sign person, this fire sign person, this air sign person, could be a Gemini, maybe Aquarius, or we've got Cancerian here, we've got earth sign, we've got fire sign. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Laughter is there for you to begin with in the next 2 weeks or a month, as someone wants to continue to attack you or brutally give you some good karma. It does say 1 week at a time. I could come forward and trust you. Trust you. You would not want to hear that you are moving on. Trust you. It says trust you. You would not want to hear you're moving on. Trust you. I can't stop you from moving on, but I realize I could trash your mind to make you feel like you can't move on. So someone wants to harm you. Okay, someone wants to come to your house as well, kind of like wants to, knock on your door. Okay, but they can see you're moving on. That's why they're saying trust you. You feel like you can move on. It does say if I wanted to, I could come forward and trash you. Okay, bring you down. So someone wants to trash you or bring you down. There's communication failure with someone, or some type of fight brewing in someone's mind, or wanting to know whether or not you stay away from them. It does say eviction notice could be there for them. They wouldn't know if you had an eviction or not. They don't know what you've been through. And it does say mother figure doesn't know how to stop picking on you, as she knows what's going on with you more than them, but also wants to know that they're sorry they ever spoke about it with them, because they keep going on and on about your personal life. So your mother could have told someone about, you know, things that have happened in your personal life to someone. Okay, it could be an air sign, could be an earth sign, all right. Could be a fire sign. But I'm also hearing eviction notice. It does say someone here would rather not kick you down until you've got eviction coming, but worries you with problems in the past to let you know that you could have one in the near future if you're not careful. Ideally, wouldn't want to hear that you're going through this, but what if I have to watch you and keep my eye on you to see if it happens? I feel like someone's trying to keep their eye on you to see if it happens. Maybe they're watching you way too hard, though, Pisces. It does say some of you guys are dealing with stress related issues from work, or maybe negative mental health from people that can't control the ideas that they have inside themselves to believe that they could come forward and harm you, and want to know that they could and really want to bring you down. It does say some of you guys are dealing with that, while others may be going through harsh negative mind games of their own, trying to play themselves and not communicating good news about themselves and trying to change it. Okay, and that goes for, some of you guys that are doing that to yourselves. It does say some of you guys are bringing your negative vibes to the police one day at a time if you need to speak about it with someone that you've gone through harm. It does say some of you guys will witness problems or bring it up in a justice system if you need to, and protect yourself from harm. It does say no one knows why, but it could be a neighbor, a friend, or a personal traitor that wants to harm you. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with Aquarius. I also heard Sagittarius for some of you guys. Could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, right. It does say people don't want to bother you or see you bother yourself, Pisces, as you only want to see people that can control you in a way that you can move forward in a good way. Don't want to see bad news. Don't want to see bad harm. Don't want to see problems with people. Ideally, even if the police come, you want to know that they're protecting you and on your side. You don't want to see bad news come to your house, your home, or nearby future in a way that you are harmed. Okay. And I feel like there's emphasis being put on that as well through someone as well. Okay. It could be an earth sign. If this is not an earth sign, it could be you that you feel that way. And you could be talking about things in that way. You could be studying things in that way to make sure it's going smoothly in that way and working in your favor. But there could be someone talking about you, which is an earth sign, a Cancerian, maybe another Pisces. I also see Sagittarius here, and I'm also hearing Libra as well. Okay. Don't know if you can stress the situation enough, but I want to see you. One day I need to see you constantly. It does say frenemy is there, not to see, but I need to see my family members. And some of you guys are frenemies, but not really friendly. And I want to know if you can pay attention, because you've got good karma. I noticed that you've got bad news at times, but you've got good karma. You're my wedding planner. So someone wants you to be their wedding planner. Okay. It could be, I'm hearing for some of you guys, there is a white female. For some of you guys, I'm also hearing an offspring, like a sibling. Okay. It does say some of you guys are dealing with family members not going anywhere or even troubling you with problems, but someone is picking on you through their mind, or even things that you don't really understand. Like some of you as well go and get tarot readings, and then you talk about your tarot readings to people that are not your proper friends. So be careful, okay? Because now they could target you through your mind and your tarot reading. Okay, like say for instance, you say to a person, it could be it could even be your partner, it could be like your man or your woman, it could be a mom, a dad, it could be a friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be a person at work. And you tell them, oh yeah, I went and had a tarot reading the other day. Yeah, I get them quite regularly so I can know what's going on. And this and that happened, and that and this happened. Be careful who you're telling that you're getting tarot readings done by. not even done by, but be careful who you're telling that you're actually getting tarot readings done. Okay, because sometimes people don't talk too much about why they're doing tarot, and then they start conquering and trying to troll you through what you're personally doing and looking in tarot cards, or even just sitting to themselves when they're meditating and trying to put things in the air, to put things in your head to come up in the reading to read about. When it comes to you looking at your personal information, this person's targeting you for your reading. Okay, so just be mindful of that, Pisces. All right. Anything else for Pisces? Okay, someone says they love supporting you. Someone feels poor or left out or in some type of lack here, or really need something. Okay, it does say there's a decision here, okay, to work on themselves. This person feels like they feel poor, or there's some type of lack, or they feel judged, but they feel the need to work on themselves through a friend or an enemy or a family member. Okay, maybe this person's told them to work on themselves. Okay, it does seem like there's a long way to go before this person decides maybe to do this. All right, but it does say, you know, it has got this person wondering about their mind and their stress levels and how to move past it, and wants to but doesn't know how. Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign, could be dealing with an air sign. Okay, some of you guys, it could be you guys that are going through this, or helping a friend go through whatever they're going through. Right. Okay, some of you guys may need someone, or someone needs you. There's a female here that is wanted or wanting ongoing for a female problem. It does say downstairs there's nothing to get on your nerves, but sometimes you may want it. Do you need me for sex? Okay, so someone could possibly want you for sex. Okay, there's many people or many spirits here that are aligning themselves with problematic situations, looking for females that want to have sex. Do you want to have sex with one of them? Now, someone could be asking this question. I feel like it's an earth sign. Again, we do have another water sign here. We also have a Aries here, or a fire sign. And there's other people that could be looking into the situation in that way, but it does say someone wants to know whether or not you want a female to love on sometimes, if you're another female that wants sex. Okay, and it does say there's a child or a man, you know, he could be quite young, maybe a young adult, that wants to know, do you ever feel on yourself or touching yourself, wondering that the man will come? And it does say you don't know who to deal with in their mind sometimes, because you may not know who it is, but I wonder so much about you. In your head, you would cry. You would cry if you ever knew how much I needed to know so much about you. It's like this person is obsessed. Okay, and it's a young male. Okay, it could be a father figure, but I'm picking up it's a young man here. And he does know that he laughs at times and makes fun of you, and prays to God he never gets caught in his mind about it. When he sees you touching on your mind about things, or possibly even fingering yourself, it does say he's a narcissist. He's a mind reading narcissist, and he's a murderer in his head, as he wishes you was passed on at times, not to listen or see him, or even feels like he's bothered in himself. When he doesn't get what he wants, he's bothered. He will bring up these things in the mind at times and pass it on to death, do him part if he has to, go off and bring up marriage one day with his lifelong partner. He's a narcissist, and his mental health is getting worse. Okay, be careful of someone like that around you guys. Okay, this person talks a lot as well. They chat too much. Okay, like I said, it could be an earth sign, it could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign, it could be a Scorpio male, it could be a Gemini, it could be a water sign female as well, but I also see Cancerian. Yeah, and someone gives you time and energy and money at times, but their love and their loyalty is to be misconstrued. Okay, so this person may even give you gifts sometimes, money gestures and offers of feelings or love, but sometimes their feelings are misconstrued, so be careful. Okay, because this person's two-faced. This person's two-faced. Would never know how much you knew about the situation, but always knows that they're not in a good way to look at you. Okay, they're not in a good way to look at you, but they think about you a lot. Okay, doesn't want to see that you always see them, but they notice you more than you even know. Okay, this person has an obsession with you. We've got Capricorn energy here. Some of you guys, it could be another Pisces. Some of you guys have been struggling with this problem, and some of you guys are dealing with a teenager. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra. And I'm also hearing something about tables or table tennis as well. So I don't know if this person plays table tennis or, you know, something about a table. They need a table or something. All right. Or they sit around a table a lot. Maybe they sit around a table a lot. Right. Let's see what else is going on. And I'm hearing racist slurs as well for someone out there. I can hear a little racism going on too. Right, anything else going on? And then someone doesn't want to know that you're driving as well. I don't know if this is because you haven't passed your test, or if this is in regards to just kind of looking out for you, just trying to watch out for you, making sure that you're safe and you're at home and you're well, not, you know, always on the street. Maybe there could be someone that drives a little bit, you know, recklessly, or always getting into fuss or argument with someone out there. You know, there could be, you know, different scenarios for different people in regards to that worry, where someone's worried about you driving. Okay. Does say, I want to ignore you at times. I really don't want to know you, but I do need to see you one of these days. You've got to see me, possibly in a bad way. Someone wants to see you in a bad way. This person wants to wait until you're in a bad way before they see you. This is so sad. Do check out Scorpio's reading. Does say some of you guys are dealing with problems with the law or people that want to see you in harm's way. Try and dry your hair or even look at your skin. At times, I don't even want to see you. You're black and evil and you're a witch. Ooh. There's a person that is even cursing you about your hair and your clothes or your skin. This is really sad. It does say a man here doesn't know how to speak to you, but he's laughing at you, and he may not be in trouble, but he tried to pick on you through someone else, telling them to take your things, okay? So someone could have told someone else to take your things, and it doesn't say who, but it does say, I know he's taken it because I told him, take it. Take her things. Make sure you look at yourself and take it. Blow in your mind about it. It does say, I know that he's got your blow dryer. He's taken it, but I don't want you to know that I know. And it does say a male here called Leon or Leo knows that a boy around you has your blow dryer. Okay, for some of you guys, very specific. If you've been looking for your blow dryer, you know, there's someone that knows that they've been dabbling in your stuff or taking your things, taking your blow dryer. Okay, and apparently he's influenced this person to take it. All right. No one knows why I had to pick on you, but I realized I've got to pick on you. War is with you and no one else but you, because I told him, don't target me when you've got problems with your parents or with your family members. Pick on them. Don't even tell me you're not picking on them. Pick on your family. This person is influencing this person to pick on their family. This is so sad. Pick on their family. It does say when this person knows they're in trouble, they're in trouble. So watch and see what happens in a week. Ideally, this person wants to see the law come to you or see bad omens come and take over, or even time you in your mind about negative mental stress. It does say a warning sign is there with a child and a family member that wants to see bad news come for you. And also a female friend wants to see war come to you. And a faggot, a person that wants to see trouble come to you, which is a frenemy of a personal traitor. And it also says the person that wants to see a traitor come is the friend of a child around you. Okay? So this person is the friend of a child around you. You've got some other haters around you as well. Okay? And I feel like this person also gossips too much to this personal traitor, because they're even a traitor of the child as well, which it does say this person laughs at because he never takes it seriously and honestly took what it is that you want. It does say you're blowing out no hair tonight, or maybe you feel like you've got something to blow your hair out with. I know that you didn't buy anything that's going to help you bless yourself and have good looks. You're ugly and evil, but I wouldn't want to tell you that directly. I laugh at you and make fun of you and still take food, drink, and whatever I want and make fun of you. But I notice I've got to calm down one day when I sleep around in my mind about who I'm dealing with and how I target them and be a nuisance to them. I know this Libra is never going to be easy, or they're going to laugh at me, okay? This person's calling someone a Libra, but I feel like someone's targeting a parent as well, okay? Someone is insulting their own parent as well. And I also feel like there is a parent's name here, and it begins with an L as well. All right. It could be two parents that are being targeted, and it does say one of them gets it more than the other, and it does say the white woman gets it more than the black woman, but the one that's getting it more is absolutely adored by the man that picks on her and doesn't even hear himself think about why he's doing that to both women because of their names being the same. So both of these women have the same name. Say, for instance, you've got a child and the friend's got, the child has a friend and their parents' name is the same name as yours. Okay? It could be something like that, where your child has a friend and their parent's name is the same name as yours. Okay? And that parent keeps getting picked on and is influencing your child to pick on you too. Okay. Well, with whoever thought it would never come out that you would see things or even know things. It does say you realize a lot more than you could ever know, and you would never speak about it. I knew it. I just didn't want to say anything, but I realized you don't talk about nothing. You don't want to tell no one nothing. You've got pride over ego and problems to solve and people to face in your jail cell or maybe around you. I wouldn't want to know you, but I realize you've got problems. And it does say there's someone else taking liberty here saying this. Could be an air sign, could be an earth sign again, could be a fire sign. We've got Virgo here, or any earth sign. We've got any fire sign or an Aries. We've got Sagittarius or any fire sign here. We've got air signs as well, all air signs. Maybe a little bit of water there, could be another water sign if it's not you, Pisces, but I do see someone picking on your energy. It does say you liberty take with a Scorpio, so it could be a Scorpio that you have problems with, or the Scorpio's got problems with you or someone around you. Okay. I don't care if you got 9 minds with me to play. I wouldn't want to come around you no more, and I'm not playing. I don't want to see you. So someone here doesn't want to see you no more. Does say a negative energy of the mindset of a bloody rude person. Does say they love lying and they commit all the time to you with bad news, negative mental health and structures of Wicca. And they know that they use Wicca on you as evil. So they use like black magic, and it's called Wicca. The type of magic that they use is Wicca. Okay. And some of you guys are just dealing with someone that is using, Wikipedia to understand certain words, okay, that might come to them in some way, okay, if they're doing any studies or looking at things. All right. And it doesn't say anything other than that, but you do have good cautions with people. Ideally, you wouldn't want to war with your mind about tidying yourself up too much. It does say your love life is under scrutiny or attack by the men around you, but it also says you've got better news without children bothering your head. Mostly if your figure is not a size 6 or an 8, it doesn't matter. It does say a man here wants to know that he has a size 6 female, but he knows that he has ugly attributes in his mind to get a man and not a female, so he would rather stay with a man. Okay, so he's scrutinizing and picking on women. He's misogynistic. Okay. And he's looking for a particular type of female, but at the same time, he knows his mindset is not a nice person. So he has to stick with men. Okay. Doesn't want to hear that, but obviously knows more about his personality as time goes by. He communicates nothing about himself and doesn't want to see himself. But he also realizes he's got justice because he listens to people and he laughs and makes fun. Then he goes off and he looks at himself and judges himself and makes fun of himself again. He may not speak about you, but he does, and he does, and he does, and he always does, but not directly to you, or at times he does, but he wants to know he can teeter-tatter or play mind games with you to see what's going on in your mind and how much you know about things and how to play along with the mind games. He may not be mischievous, but he always looks at you and prefers men. He's very grown and he's ugly to some, but very cute to many. And some people say he's not nice, but he's a negative mastermind or a narcissistic traitor. Okay. Right. So, wow, that's a lot. Right. Anything else for Pisces to know? It does say you guys could be holding on to saving or borrowing time or money. Looking forward to blessed energy coming your way in the next week or two. Money starts to sporadically come out or give you good news overall in time. Your mindset will be brilliant at maths or even things that you want to change. It does say you will brilliantly have good karma in your mind to change certain things and bring yourself better territories in the next week or two to cry in, or maybe even be good at about the stories that come about in the problems. It does say necessary, stay away from certain crowds and keep away from burdens, as you don't need to witness bad news, but some of you guys may be in it and trying to win over the problems. And it does say some of you guys are trying to cry over the situation and move past it, or maybe even collect mental health problems or even data to bring to your family and solve it, or probably give it better news. Some of you guys are trying to change the world or even changing the atmosphere. Some of you guys are trying to change things in regards to your work related issues or people solving problems. Okay. So anything else for Pisces? Does say you witnessed a lot of things going on and you have trial and error trying to communicate things or even work on things, and you have better news than you did in a long time. Okay, it does say try to stay away from drugs or maybe even things that you haven't taken for a long time, but it also says you've got good news. Okay, so someone could be watching you, targeting you. Okay, I do see earth sign or maybe even the justice system, or maybe even like, you know, the doctors or something like that, or something to do with teaching. Okay, or maybe some type of boss in the background. It does say many times over people want to bring you down or maybe even lift you up. It does say parenting is a bad news to you. Some of you guys dealing with parents that are not very good to you. Either way, you don't have to see them or deal with them, so move on past it. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with child molestation, but it also says some of you guys have brought up the mind of your own to say you're not bringing in problems in your mind. Like some Scorpio males want to know. It does say Scorpio man wants to know whether or not he's been through a mental health problem. Ideally, he's probably stole the idea from someone and chose to be like that. He says he doesn't know why he's got condoms or even problems in his mind to use a problem again to say he's coming back to say he wants you when he doesn't need to do that. He knows now not to trouble you or target you or bruise your ego. He may not witness everything, but he noticed you will tell him off, and mentally speaking, he's got trial and error trying to abuse someone. He noticed he's got problems like these, and he noticed he's trialing his mind right now to pick on his brain or even pick on yours or even see that he can move past it. He knows he can't pick on himself, but he knows he can pick on many others. He really wants to look forward to blessings come, and he can't abuse anyone no more. It says trial and error is there with police for him to deal with if he's not careful. He realized this when he was dealing with another Libra or Scorpio or maybe a mental health nurse. It does say he knows he's got to deal with one day when he's brutally attacking someone or maybe even harming them. It does say he's brilliant in his mind and he deals with a Virgo. He realized he's got Virgo attributes, or he never knew that there was a Virgo looking at him ideally in the street one day, wondering if he was going to attack them. He doesn't know if he's got problems, but he realized he's got mental health and he's struggling to bruise his mind now, trying to tell himself all kind of things to move past the problems in his family or in his field of work or in his line of Work, it does say he will mimic things or look at things or try to pretend that he's something he's not, and he's always trying to bring up bad news. Okay. It does say take the responsibility and try and move past something. Scare yourself or move past it. Okay. You guys could take the opportunity to balance something out here. There could be, you know, some communication failure or some struggles. Okay. It does say I've witnessed enough from you and I'm going to move on. So someone could have witnessed enough from you and they're ready to move on. Okay, could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with any earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, maybe another water sign. Okay. Does say you begin to see yourself in the best friend energy that you need to see yourself in. Okay. It also says you've died in your mind about things. You've changed your mind about things. So you've changed your mind. You could have changed your mind about things as well. You could have, you know, cut out certain things in your mind, like things that you know that you used to do that used to be a habit. Maybe you no longer do certain things. And maybe you've changed certain things about yourself as well. And someone has noticed that. It does say people have noticed, and a lot of them are frenemies. And it doesn't say friends are gifting you good karma. Right now, you need to change your atmosphere or your friendships. Okay, some of you guys just need new friendships, new atmosphere, new portal to go through. Okay. All right. Anything else for Virgos as we bring this read to an end? Oh, I said Virgos, Pisces. Anything else for Pisces? Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, some of you guys. Okay. Anything else for Pisces? Okay. It does say laugh because you did it. You held on to your good karma and you got money coming in. Lots of money will be entering your life in the next week or two or magically overnight. It does say good karma with things that you didn't really want will happen after you've seen something happen. And it does say blessings will come with your mind and marry someone perfect. It does say perfect because I'm not perfect for you. I know this. I realized I'm not perfect for you when I realized I had to move on. But I suddenly realized you're just blessing yourself with so much. You gift yourself so much and you want good things. Yeah, someone's noticed that about you, Pisces. Okay. If not, this is you noticing this about someone. Okay. Trying to gift themselves good things. All right. All right. It does say either way, you've got gifts. So bless yourself with many things and try to warn yourself that telling yourself good karma is going to come, is going to help. Bless yourself with affirmation. Okay. So definitely give yourself good affirmation. Pray. Make sure you give yourself good news. Okay. And stay on track with that. Also, it says nothing set in stone, but people will pee you off with a man that didn't like you or didn't want to see you anymore or ever again. He may not ever come back, but he's always going to be picked on through the mind of others. Okay. Okay. Ideally, you have blessed news. Move on. It does say travels is on the way, or maybe you're going away somewhere far away, or maybe having good karma with your mind about things you want. Attributes, it does say eviction notice could be there, but it's not going to come and trouble you as a person down below you or around you doesn't want to see you happy. It does say you've got blessings, so move on and don't try to warn yourself that you've got problems. Okay, so you've got blessings, honey. All right. So it does say many thanks to you. You are building something. Certainly want to shock everyone with certain things that you are doing. It doesn't say you will marry someone yet, but you'll have good news with your building structures and your plans. You will bring up things in a good way or join yourself in a battle in the next week or two or a month or a year. What's that about? It does say someone wants a custody battle with you or even to pick on you about your mind. It does say blessings could come with this if they want their problems to stand out more than yours. But it does say their blessings and not yours as they want to kryptonite you or bring you down. This person is probably going to give you good karma and never harm you because they're giving themselves rewards in their mind to tell themselves to stop doing something that could harm them. Okay, so this person could harm themselves if they don't stop thinking in those ways that they wanted to harm you. Okay. It does say either way, nasty man doesn't want to know you. And it also says the man that did want to know you played mind games. It does say a frenemy or old friend doesn't want to hear that you've got good news, but tries to warn themselves not to speak to you or speak about you. They've got to sleep with someone else and sleep with someone good. It does say they know now not to speak to you, but they're trying to warn themselves that they're not sleeping with the last person no more, so they don't know how to protect themselves or their mind from the problems that they're going through as you do read or you look into things. But it also says you don't always look into things. You may look at things at times or you move past it. You may not see things all the time in your mind. You don't always collect data in your mind or stay there and wonder about it. You really move on and you protect yourself, and you don't want to hear people's problems. It does say many thanks to you. You have good news, and you don't need to hear everyone's problems. You don't want to believe in everyone's problems, and you don't want to stand out in your mind with everyone's problems giving you good news or bad news. You just like to work on yourself, and you probably need to look into yourself and practice that often. It does say many thanks to you. You see yourself through blessings, and it does say kryptonite energy of a bad man or female wants to know you more than anything for another female that wants to know you. She's negative and narcissistic, but she'll always pick on you in your mind at times when she doesn't know how to move past you. She's starting to see herself as a Sagittarius, but she's also warning herself not to speak. As someone keeps telling her, you do know this person's not interested in you. She does not want to know you. And she keeps telling you that, I don't want to know you. Move on, move on, move on. I've been telling this person for the time being not to speak about her or to leave her alone. Let her see herself for who she is, and how she gets her man is her business. It's not really yours. It does say a problem with this person is that she can't move on. She doesn't know how to find someone and move on. Now she's found someone, so she's going to move on, but she really wonders why she didn't move on in the first place. After she found the man, now she realized she wants to know more about the situation, or whether or not you'll see her with her new man. It does say, you brilliant woman, you could ideally practice any kind of craft you want to, or even tarot reading, or even seeing other people's cards and wonder if I'm in my mind about it. It says she wants to see you going out or even looking at her as she's going off with a man, or maybe even going on a date. It does say she wonders too much about you. Many thanks to you. You don't watch her. And it does say she knows why she's not going to look at you again after she bleeds herself dry and kicks herself down. She's going to constantly wonder why she should have looked at you, because she should have looked at you being happy in your love life and practicing good karma in yours. Now you've seen yourself in a good way. You wouldn't want to know her, but you pick on your mind too much is what she says. She realized you don't pick on your mind as much as you do in your head, but in the reality you pick on your mind a lot. And it does say, for fuck's sake, would this woman not pick on her mind so much, is what she says. But the truth is, she's obviously obsessed and can't move on past you. She's negative, and karma will come to her, and bad news will bite her in her head. I want to see this, because it does say the dragons will come to this person and evict her brain off of yours. I feel like this person has a friend that's talking about her and you, and now wants to see this person move on, because maybe this person was helping this person look for you and look at you all the time. Okay, maybe this other person does readings for her. Okay, the one that's been obsessive and stalkerish with you, wanting you to look at her all the time, and now she's got a new partner or whatever it is going on. Okay, now that friend is wishing her bad news and bad luck and bad karma or something of that nature. It does say many thanks to you. You will see yourself and not me. She doesn't want to be heard or seen, but she will move on. She's tired and she's drifting off and moving on, and she'll never look at you again as long as she lives, if she can. It does say the past is the past, so witnesses are there to see that she never looks at you again. She's got bad omens and bad news is coming to you. If you don't want to look into the situation, it's up to you. She says she doesn't want you to, because she knows that you could look and probably have protesters in your mind where she's cursed you. It does say she knows she cursed you for the female that she had to look into cards for and read for to curse you. She says she knows she's just going to pick on you like that anytime you want to look at her. But it says bad news for whoever has been doing this to my daughter or my child. Any one of you want to pick on her, you're going to get bad news yourself. Make sure you know who you are. I will never allow my child to go through any pain or hurt or any attack. You're going to get it through your mind or in your sleep. Lord of mercy, I feel like you got ancestors protecting you, Scorpio. Oh, I'm saying Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio that's protecting you. Okay. Or it could be that you've got Scorpio in your chart, but at the same time, Pisces, you know, I feel like you got people protecting you. And it does say many thanks to you. You have good news in your mind about blessings. So give yourself great news and try to warn yourself that you've moved past negative mental health or people picking on your mind about a past person or warning a past struggle. You've got blessings, so move on from them. Amen. And it does say no one's studying you more than I am. So I'm looking at you, but I've got to see when it's going to happen, because I heard that problems are still there. And no one says the problem's there, but she wants to look and still see if she can see anything. And she's spying on you now, or even this evening or tomorrow. Bloody hell. You got stalkers, Pisces. Check out Scorpio's reading as well, because they've got someone obsessive, or people that are obsessive in their reading. But I'm going to leave it there for now, my lovies, and I will speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.